Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a pick a card reading for love. The topic today is, why do people fall for you romantically? So we're looking into the characteristics and traits that other people really notice about you when it comes to your unique energy. This is meant to be a really fun and uplifting reading, but remember, it is a general reading. There may be parts of it that resonate with you. Maybe there will be parts that don't resonate. So I always say trust your own intuition above all else and only take what resonates with you from this reading. To receive your reading, you're going to choose a pile of cards or a crystal that you feel drawn to. And I just want to shout out real quick that currently I only have a couple people left on my list for orders, like less than 3 people right now. Probably going to get those finished tomorrow. So if you would like a reading, now is a really great time, you guys. I don't even know what to do with myself when I don't have readings to do, so help me out over here. I've got a couple sales up on my site, some deals you guys might want to check out. I always try to make my readings really accessible for you guys, so I'm going to put the link below. It's promiseharmony.com/services. Check it out. I also allow orders through my PayPal. If you would like to email me to arrange the PayPal, that's totally fine. So now's a great time to get a reading if you're interested, or you can just come back to my channel, because almost every day I have free readings posted on my channel, and these readings are sponsored by the people who purchase personal readings from me. So thank you to everyone who has sponsored this channel. I really appreciate it, and we're gonna get started. So we have number 1 here, and this is the yellow citrine crystal. Number 2, the leopard jasper crystal. Number 3, the raw quartz crystal. Or number 4, the amethyst crystal. So choose the one that you resonate with the most, and we're gonna get started. If you choose number 1, we're starting right away. And if you choose any of the other numbers, head to the comments below where my lovely subscribers help me with the timestamps. So, what do other people notice about you romantically? What makes people romantically attracted to you? Okay, so I'm getting the energy right now of a person who is just very spontaneous, very carefree, a total free spirit. So that is one of the main things that people notice about you when they're falling for you romantically and when they're attracted to you. They love your playful nature. So you have this playful side to you, and it's like you are really connected with your inner child. So you're very playful. We also see this laughter card here. Like, it's very possible that you have like a really cute laugh, or you have a really beautiful smile. That is definitely something that people notice about you. They notice your smile, they notice your laughter, they notice like the carefree side of you. Also, you're not afraid to take risks. You're very spontaneous. So it might be that you have like a spontaneous like hobby, or you're into sports, or you like to travel or adventure. You're down to do something last moment. You're the person people call when they're just like, hey, I just got tickets to this thing. You want to go? Like, you're willing to drop everything and take an adventure last minute. And so this is something that people love about you, because especially when they're dating you, because they feel like it's so much fun to be around you, and it's just a very bright energy. Also, you are a very passionate person. This is a card that's talking about someone who is very, we see, creative and passionate. So it might be that you have some creative interests, or you're on a very creative path in life, or you have some type of special talent, like maybe you dance, or maybe you paint, or maybe you're a writer, or maybe you really like to express yourself with the way that you get dressed and do your makeup and hair and everything. So people are noticing this. Like when they're falling for you romantically, they love the way that you put yourself together. And I feel a very soft feminine energy. There might be a couple guys doing this reading, so the feminine side isn't always necessarily just a female thing. That just means that you're interesting and you're creative. So maybe you write music or play guitar or something. However, if you are female, you have a lot of feminine energy, it might be that like you appear very sensual, very soft. Usually someone with this type of energy is going to have a great body, very sensual body, whether you're very curvy or you're lean, whatever your figure, it's still very sensual. Maybe you have very soft skin, or your skin glows, or it's like the tone of your skin. And so I'm definitely getting an image of a person who's very attractive. And it doesn't necessarily mean you're always very confident. We are always going to be our own toughest critic, but people perceive you as being confident, okay? The next thing I see is that you're flirty. So maybe you're blushing right now. Maybe you know this about yourself, but you love to meet new people. And so I see a very flirty side of you, and you might even flirt with people when you don't even realize it. And so people see you as flirty and definitely this cute energy. And I see people get very excited when they go on a date with you or when they connect with you romantically because, I don't know, I just feel like this energy, like you're unforgettable. So you might not even mean it. Maybe you just kind of talk to somebody you meet once and you're nice to them and you give them one of your gorgeous smiles, and all of a sudden their head is spinning and they're thinking, oh my goodness, I'm falling in love. So you kind of have that energy of being able to make people fall in love with you instantly. I feel like there's always options for you in love, whether you realize it or not. You definitely have some secret admirers, okay? It's because that's what this card is about. Very admired. And yeah, this is the honeymoon card, talking about your love of travel and going to foreign places and trying new things, and that you like to take people to new places, whether it's like a really cool nature spot or like a restaurant that's kind of unique, or it's like you show people new things and take them to new places, and so they really enjoy that about you. Another card about traveling and adventure, the horse card, the free spirit card. You bring that side out of people, and we see creativity and freedom. So you have a very fun, youthful, free spirit energy, and something that people also admire about you when they're connecting with you romantically is that you bring a lot of change into their life. Just by being who you are, you help them to see life in a different perspective. You help people to see that, like, maybe you don't have to treat life so seriously all the time. You open them back up to their inner child, and it's just, I mean, people can't help but to fall in love with you because of that. We also see that you're very centered in the here and the now. You're kind of a live day by day, be in the moment kind of person, YOLO kind of person. And so people are loving that about you. So does this describe you? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really interested to find out, to see if this resonates with you. One thing is for sure, you are a catch, and I hope you never forget that. Thank you for coming to my channel, and I'll see you later. So for those of you guys who choose number 2, let's go ahead and get your message about why are people romantically attracted to you. When someone is falling for you romantically, or they're noticing you and they're becoming attracted to you, what do they notice? So I think it's so funny we're getting the attraction card. So number 1, let's just talk about your innate attractiveness. It's something, I have this weird feeling it might have to do with the way you smell. I know that's really weird, but you know, pheromones, scents, perfumes, those are huge when it comes to attraction. People notice unconsciously or sometimes consciously the way that you smell. And so whether it's just your own natural smell, or it's like a certain perfume, or like something you use in your hair, people are noticing this, and like they like it. Like they will never forget your scent, you know what I mean? So you have a very attractive smell. You smell really good. And there might even be people in your life who tell you, what is the name of that perfume, or what is that cologne, or what is that smell, and they love it and they want to know. But even if they wore the same perfume or the same cologne, like they could never smell the way you do, because it's just like unique to you. It's like the way that the perfume is like mixing with your own chemicals and just the smell of your skin, and it's just really interesting, and this sweet, beautiful scent. And so that's one thing people are noticing about you when they're like attracted to you romantically. Something else is also the way that you look. I feel this message like you have nice hair, whether it's short or it's long or it's curly or it's straight or it's natural hair or it's dyed or whatever. I feel like your hair is kind of like your thing. It's like your trademark. Whether you just wear it naturally and let it go wild, or you style it to perfection, whatever's going on, your hair is kind of your trademark. Maybe you don't realize that, maybe you do, but it's like a thing, and people really do like your hair. They notice your hair, maybe even the way your hair smells, going back to scent, but people are noticing your hair and the way that you're styling it, and it suits you really well. And so you're doing something right. Your hairdresser knows what's up, or something like that, okay? The next thing that makes people very attracted to you romantically is this chemistry. Like, there are the people who are attracted to you. I feel like when someone falls for you or they crush on you, it's never just like, oh, there's a person I could date or hook up with. No, the people that are drawn to you, when they fall for you, they fall hard. And it's because this chemistry they feel with you. Like, you kind of have a magnetic energy or a magnetic aura. I'm kind of sensing that you might have the aura of a healer, or there's some green in your aura. The green aura color, or the green aura energy, or the energy of a healer, somebody who's very artistic or healing. It's magnetic, and it literally draws people in and almost puts them under a spell. My partner has a green aura. Whenever I'm sitting close to him, or I'm like literally in his aura, like I get sleepy, I almost start to fall asleep, I feel very relaxed, I just feel mesmerized by like how he talks and what he says. And it's totally because of that green aura. It's just, when anyone has that healer aura, you might have healing hands or a very soft healing touch. People will become rejuvenated just being around you. It might mean vice versa, that you actually will get drained being around people for a long time, or sometimes might attract energy vampires. So you definitely need to protect that aura. You carry some amethyst. But the energy I'm feeling is that, there's a lot of green and earth coming up in these cards, and it's like this green healing energy and just a natural nurturer, and so people will feel magnetically drawn to you because of that, and they feel very calm in your presence. You could be a soft-spoken person. If you're not, don't worry about that. I just feel like there's a couple people here who are kind of soft-spoken or have a very melodic voice, or maybe who sing, and so people are really attracted to your voice, the way that you sound on the phone, or the way that you talk, or the way that you sing. And so that's something else about you, this graceful energy. Yeah, there's definitely a graceful energy around you. They might notice the way that you move, the way that you walk. Maybe you talk with your hands, but it's very just graceful and melodic. Maybe you're even a dancer. And so there's this graceful energy around you. Also, people who are connecting with you romantically or just like crushing on you, I think that they notice how you make the effort, and I feel like this has to do with self-care. Like, you take very good care of yourself. It might be that you're doing all the appointments, you got the facials, you got the nails, or you're going to the gym, or you're eating healthy. It's like, I just see that you're taking very good care of yourself, taking the time to iron your clothes or whatever it is, like little tiny things that make a huge difference in how you're presenting yourself. So they're very attracted to your presentation and how you make the effort, okay? I also see this energy that you're very mysterious, okay? So you're attractive, you got that healing aura, but you're also kind of mysterious. So I think the people that are attracted to you romantically are noticing this mysterious side of you. Like, you're not an open book. You don't give everything away to people. You don't tell everyone the story of your life. Like, it's keeping people guessing. It's making people wonder more about you. And so there's this very mysterious energy around you. We also see passionate. I think when you start connecting with somebody physically, it's like that seals the deal, because I see that you're a good kisser, you're a very passionate person, and you have really tender touch. And so it's like you got some tricks up your sleeve when it comes to the passion, if you know what I mean. And that's something that makes you very infectious. Next, we see this beautiful, defined feminine energy. If you are a male, or you don't ascribe to a gender, you feel like you have more divine masculine energy in you, that's totally fine. This can still apply to you. The divine feminine energy that I'm seeing here in you has to do with your creativity and your ability to nurture others. So you're very caring, you're very compassionate, and that's something people are attracted to. The last one is that you're really fun. You're mysterious. People might wonder what you like, but once they get to know you, they're gonna see like you're just fun and you're grounded. Like, you do have a vulnerable side of yourself. You can be very vulnerable and open with your emotions, but you're also grounded. The otter is at home both on land and in the water, which is a sign of balance between the logic and then the heart and the feelings. And then it's also a symbol of fun. So you have this balance to you. You help bring balance to people around you. So wonderful. You are definitely a force to be reckoned with. You definitely have a very attractive energy, and I'm interested to see how this resonates with you. So let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you later. Peace out. So for those of you guys who choose number 3, the rock quartz crystal, when people are romantically attracted to you, like, what do they notice about you? Why are people romantically attracted to you? What makes them attractive? Okay, so the first thing I see about you is you are kind of a hopeless romantic. So for you, romance is really important. You definitely like to be pampered and kind of doted on. You like relationships that might be traditional or just very, very romantic. So you like presents or little gifts or the flowers, or you like to do things like that for people. So you're really into that. And the people that are connecting with you romantically or like have a crush on you, they get the sense that they could have like a real romance with you, like the real deal with you. Like, they feel how passionate and deep and interesting the connection can be. So like, they sense that about you. And I feel like you're not easy. Okay. I feel like that's the last thing you'd be called. You're not easy. You're kind of a challenge. And I think people notice that about you, because this says worth waiting for. You're not going to go out and throw yourself at anyone. You really like to be pursued. And so when you want to take it slow in a relationship, you want to build the friendship, you want to have that slow, intense build with someone in a connection. And you're not putting out vibes, you're desperate or anything. So people see that about you when they want to connect with you or when they're crushing on you, and they see you as a challenge, and so in a good way. The next thing about you that people notice romantically is that you are very optimistic. You have a lot to offer, and there's a lot of confidence with you. Like I said, you're not desperate or anything. Like, you have this confidence, and you have standards. Like, you have standards. You know your worth, and that's kind of what I'm seeing here with these cards. And so it makes you a catch. It makes you unique, okay? You also have a good group of friends around you, okay? So when you're going out, like maybe you're going out with friends, like people notice that about you. They see, wow, this person has a lot of abundance in their life. This person is like, they have it going on. Like, there's people around them. They're always laughing, smiling, having a great time. Like, they have good family or friends. Like, people are noticing that about you and seeing like that other people enjoy being around you. So you must be someone fun to be around. Also, balance. You put off this energy like you have balance in your life. you know how sometimes you see a person or you connect with someone and they just seem really frazzled and kind of chaotic? Hey, we all go through times like that in life. It's okay. But you generally put off this very balanced energy, and so it makes people feel comfortable and it makes you seem approachable. The next thing is you're generous. Like I wouldn't call you high maintenance. You know, some people can kind of be high maintenance. You're very generous. You have standards. You expect to be treated with respect. You like traditional like romance. You're very optimistic. You know your worth. Got some good friends, but at the same time, you're very generous, and people notice that about you. So they don't get that feeling like you are kind of gonna be high maintenance or something. They know you're kind of hard to get. It's a challenge, but they see the generosity. And then there's this happiness. You exude light, you exude happiness, and that's the energy that you just kind of default to. And so you are naturally kind of a glass is half full person. And so when someone's crushing on you, like they're noticing that about you. We also see tenderness. You're not like a harsh person. I feel like even your body is very soft. You might have very soft facial features or very soft hair, or skin is soft or something like that. I just see this softness about you, or like the way that your skin glows. And you exude this tenderness energy. Also, honesty. You're not playing games with anyone. You are so honest, like to the point of sometimes being blunt, but you're able to pull it off because of this wonderful, generous, kind of glasses half full optimism. So when you're honest with people, you're very delicate, and you do not let yourself get played. You're very intuitive and you're honest, and I think that makes people step up when they're like connecting with you. And so you tend to attract really great people into your life. Next, you're open with people. You're willing to be open. This honesty and openness kind of comes together, and I feel like you also inspire people to open up to you. When you're connecting with somebody romantically, you might hear a lot from people you've dated that they've like, oh, I've never told anybody this before, or I never said this to anyone, but I'm just gonna tell you this. Like, people open up to you, maybe not even romantically, just in general. You're that person people come to for support or for advice or for confession. So you kind of have this natural energy of just allowing people to be who they are. And then we see the nurturing energy too, of how kind and nurturing you are. The next thing is you put yourself as number one, which in turn, you treat people how to treat you by the way you treat yourself. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna say that again. You treat people how to treat you by the way that you treat yourself. And that's something that you're aware of. You treat yourself good, you put yourself as number one, and so the people you connect with also do that. So this is awesome. I really hope that this resonated with you. You sound like a really great person that is definitely worth it. I hope that you're doing well on your love journey, and let me know if this resonates with you in the comments below. I'll see you later. All right, so for those of you guys who choose number 4, the amethyst crystal, we're gonna see here, why are people attracted to you romantically? When someone is crushing on you or they're into you romantically, what is it that they're noticing about you? And this is like across the board, okay? So all right, so the first thing I see about you is that you might attract sometimes people who are usually the kind who are like, I'm not a relationship person. But even those people will be attracted to you and like want to have a relationship because you make people feel very safe. You are not the kind of person to judge anybody, and you have this really comfortable and calm energy, so you make people feel safe. Your heart is very open. You're definitely an empath, and we see that you have this understanding. You're very intuitive, so you can kind of see straight through people to the core essence of who they are. That's definitely the spiritual gift of clairsentience or empathy that you have. That's a whole other conversation. But yes, I always like to say true love is understanding. So it's not hard for people to fall in love with you because you make them feel safe and comfortable, and you also have this intuitive understanding. So it leads you to have relationships that are probably very synchronistic and very intimate, very soulmate type relationships. I don't really see a lot of karmic relationships on your path. Next, we see synchronicity. You bring magic and synchronicity into the lives of the people that you date, or the people that are kind of hanging out with you or trying to flirt with you, or they're crushing on you, they're feeling things for you romantically. Like, they notice synchronicity around you. Whether it's just you're on a walk and there's butterflies everywhere, or there's some kind of random thing that happens or whatever, it's like you bring this synchronicity into people's lives, and you connect people with their higher self. Next, I see you're not afraid to express your love to people. I feel like you don't have a lot of fear around you, and there's a lot of opportunity around you. There's constantly opportunities coming in your life. So the opportunity is surrounding you. I see something about career opportunities, like you have a good career or you have really great dreams for your life, and that's something that inspires other people who are into you romantically, and they see these opportunities around you. So you just have strong favor of the spirit, and it's a really beautiful, intense energy. Next, I see you are also very grounded. You know, you're very intuitive, but there's a side of you that's very grounded. So you might really love nature. And so this might be, you might connect the people that are into you or that you're dating or whatever to nature, and that's something that they love about you. And so you are very grounded. Next is you know what you want. So you give off this energy of confidence, like you know what you want, and that is something that can be very, very attractive. So people are noticing that about you. This also has to do with your destiny, like you're on the path of your destiny. Like, I just feel like you have a strong connection with your path, and once again, you know what you want. So that's something that people see as very, very attractive. Next is abundance. Abundance surrounds you, and you see that glass is half full, and you attract abundance, and you have an abundance mindset. So maybe sometimes people who have a lack mentality will have a crush on you and be attracted, and like that'll inspire them. Next is you make people feel at home. You make people feel at ease. Like, when they meet you, sometimes they feel like they've known you forever, or it's just so easy to talk to you. You're very approachable. And then we see this intimacy card. This is one of your skills. So whether it's emotional intimacy or physical intimacy, you're very gifted in this department. People will never forget the connection that they have with you. I feel like for a lot of people, you're like the one that got away. Next is you inspire trust. You're easy to trust, and you're not a deceptive person. So that can be very healing to be around. And the last thing I see here is you help people to see with a different perspective. So, wow, you have some absolutely amazing qualities. These are some of the things that make people attracted to you romantically. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you later. Thank you guys so much for participating in this reading. I had so much fun doing it. I wanted to do a reading that was going to boost everyone's confidence today. We're still in the middle of Mercury retrograde here at the time I'm recording this reading. However, this reading is a timeless reading, and so I figured we could all use a little bit of a boost today. So thank you guys once again for your support, and I also want to remind you I do have spots open for personal readings, so check out my website. I'm going to put the link up now. You can see the link in the comments and the description as well. You can always email me if you need any assistance, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.